Hail to thee, dear viewer.
Hail to thee! Hail to thee!
How are you doing this lovely Wednesday? We got a warm up out my way, so now all the snow is melting. I'm sad. It's a good sign that we got snow at the beginning of November. I'm hoping that means there's more to come, because I haven't had very great winters the past couple years. Barely have gotten any snow. I know a lot of people hate it, but I love it. Yeah. So, yeah, aside from that, not a whole lot happening. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump back into the game here. Oh. Game might not run as expected. Oh. What happens? Let me turn this music. But yeah, so this is what? Part 3 of attempting to seduce the Japanese Empire. Yeah, it's not going my way. Okay. Got my player son and regent. Where's my soulmate? Liege lover. Wait, my lover's the current ruling regent? When the hell did that happen? I can't keep up with this. It changes so frequently. Chronic headaches again. Well, what should I do then? Yeah, he's already got all his secondary spouses filled up. Murder would be very easy. Abduct, fabricate hook. I guess I could go after him right now. What do I want to do with her? No, nothing about divorce, so I guess go after his wife. Why not? Let's see what happens. Wait, is that? Oh, that's so terrible. It's so terrible when the spouse is like, yeah, I would kill for you. He doesn't really love her after all, does he? Okay. And I believe I can have... I think I can have more than one hostile scheme at once now. Yep. Catch up on what's going on here. I'm in a war, so I'm not going to do that. I'll wait until this one's over. The way the wars work are kind of weird. Imperial family branches. Kokushi. My brother-in-law just died. Okay. Daughter can marry. I think everyone else is betrothed. Heir. Okay, he's not married yet. Do I want more alliance power? Jeez. Guys are all incredibly old. Oh, there's a chronic headaches. Like, come on, they gotta be in here somewhere. Famished. Alright. That's a noble family. That would be a decent pairing. Governorship. Noble family as well. The fat. Toshu's jowls have been reputed to disgorge whole chicken legs on occasion. Or, hold on, who's his primary heir? This one. I wonder if I could arrange a marriage that way. Yep. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead. Nope. Let's not go ahead because he's not going to accept. Oh, you SOB. I hate it when they do that. Let's see. Can I get a hook on you? Murder, challenge status, fabricate hook. Ew, nobody wants to help me with this one. To leverage an awful lot for this. Well, let's see how poor the prognosis is for these guys in here. That's still not bad. It's a max of 95. %, secrecy. Those aren't terrible odds. I think I'm going to go ahead and go through with it. Oh, great. Seriously. Okay. Ooh. Thought it was about to crash there. Yoshiko comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Yoshiko's energetic nature was thought to be a sign of an affinity for war and combat, but perhaps it was simply unruliness. She has developed a basic understanding of the subject, but at least she has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. He is a tough soldier. Why is this horse taking so long? New nobility. He's obese. There is a new name among the magnates of the Empire of Japan. The Yoshine Ryu family has gained the right to be considered part of the nobility through corruption, intrigue, or actual worse. That I can't say. It doesn't matter. I'm sure they won't amount to more than a grain of sand, ready to be swept away by the turbulent winds of history and the inexorable advance of House Omi. Provincials. Oh, my friend died from stress. Of course, I didn't get stressed out from that. Okay, these are locked. Yeah. I don't have enough money to upgrade. Of course not. Everyone's got halfway decent stats. I'll just leave everyone where they're at. Oh wait, though. My son does have better diplomacy skills. And he is pretty close to death. He's ailing. He's 68, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put my son in there instead. Why are you no longer? What happened? What did I miss? The foot pads just increase the, yeah, it just reduces the phase length, so I'm not gonna bribe anyone for that. Brave, calm, vengeful. Benefits from traits like calm. Okay. All of Soru Kunichika's lands will be confiscated and returned to the Kampaku. Your service to the Empire of Japan will be recognized. Omi family enforce administrative integration of Tanba. Greetings, Lady Omi, Akiko of the Omi family. Peace be with you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to the bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Okay, so I could declare another war. Yeah. Go for the smallest army. Where is he? Ugh, don't have enough prestige. Darn it. Okay, I just have to play the waiting game then. Can I get prestige from something? Perform a religious journey to a regional shrine to make an offering of gold or prestige in return for piety. Wait. Another one of my people died. Okay. Well, this is just going swimmingly. At least they're only for the positions that make it go faster. I'm okay waiting a little bit longer. Invite house to block. Oh, it's my lover. Lady Akiko, my dear pet. Come, you must see the interests of your house align with those of my own. Together we are stronger. Of course I'll join you. Imperial family branches. Became a member of House Kanmu. Ah! Wait, what? For real? He integrated me into his house and then he dies on me. Ugh. Let me take a second here, catch up, because there's lots of stuff going on. So I don't think it really matters if I go murder her now, because he's dead. So... God, all our heirs are always like guys that are about to die. One of your children or one of your courtiers. Well, I'm married, that's probably why. I can't take second spouses. Thought for sure he would have kicked the bucket by now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop this because it'd be silly to go after her next. And let's go. Let's try to go after the new one. Wonder if I got a hook on him if it would do anything. Ooh, that's gonna be really hard though. Not. Ask for governorship. Oh, there's different things here for the ruling regent. Depose scheme. Foster legitimacy. Damage legitimacy. Have to be a governor. Can women even be governors? I don't even know. Make you the next candidate in line for a governorship. I could try, I guess. Yeah, sure, let's see what happens. Oh, he's not gonna do it, is he? Loathsome subject of Tanu, I regret to inform you that your request to govern Itakami must be denied. Other candidates are better suited to the role. F you, man. I think just because I'm a woman, I am not capable. But it's... I'm surprised it's only minus 34 for him not accepting, declaring me regent. Huh. Spend influence to promote or undermine a character's candidacy for governor or ruling regent. I just spent a bunch of stuff for no reason. A house member and becoming a future governor or ruling agent. Well, I'm pretty sure since he already said no. Maybe I can sway him. Try to sway him. Doesn't matter. About to declare war. Oh wait, I don't have enough prestige. Yeah, I don't have enough. Activity. Gotta be something I can do to get some. Do a hunt. The cheapest thing. Can't do a festival, so I suppose we'll do a hunt. And let's go with a plain hunt. Higher peril grants more prestige. Is that the only hunting spot? Okay. Increases success chance markedly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I've never had much luck with the hunts before. More prestige on completion. Much more prestige on completion. All courtiers and guests join. I can afford it. Yeah. Sure, let's bring everyone along. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the wilderness each day for signs of quarry, while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. I'm definitely not seizing that opportunity yet. Left his position in your court after gaining a title. What's my husband? Seriously? Jerk? Arranged marriage. What's this for? To the sensible Akiko. With your permission, I would like to marry your daughter, the charming Omi Yoshiko. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Gained level of influence. No. No longer a beast. Wonder what happened. Who are you? You're my fellow vassal. Romance. Declaration of love. I am walking the gardens with some of the ladies at court when I notice my fellow vassal Shino Korataka approaching. I step aside to let him pass, but to my great surprise, he blocks my path and kneels before me. Before I have time to properly process this turn of events, Shino Korataka begins to sing. I quickly recognize the tune. It is a famous Yamato love ballad. I have heard it performed countless times, but never with such skill and passion. The intense emotions of the song are mirrored in Korataka's gaze, which is set on me. He does not look away for a single heartbeat. You flatter me, my lord. Back to the hunt. Good prospect. Tsunehira assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the wilderness near Yamashiro. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. While there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of hares. Peril, harmless, prestige, trivial. Ugh. Always end up in this situation. I'm going for the harder one. I want to hunt something with vim. Hunt the lovers. Oh, is this the guy that's going after me? He changed his clothes. We follow our quarry into the wilderness, slowly but surely gaining on the loathsome wolf. It suddenly spooks, charging away in another direction, and as I move to see what scared it, I can scarcely believe my eyes. Shino Yoshiari and Lady Hiroko entangled on the ground in a passionate embrace. For shame. Back away slowly. Who is she anyway? She's just my friend. As chance increases slightly. Let's do that. Get up! I feel the beast is nearby. Hunt a moment alone. Oh, it's my soulmate. My lady, there's the wolf. My soulmate, Toshu Haruura, gestures for me to follow him into the leafy bushes. Once we are hidden in the wilderness, he turns and tugs my blouse over my head. Finally, some time alone, my sweetness. Character knows how to focus on the things that demand immediate attention. Fresh air and exercise. A huge boost to my health. Ooh. Oh, Haru. An unexpected discovery. Browsing the household library, I notice one of its constituent tomes jutting from the shelf, as if hurriedly wedged into place. A book full of rather lurid illustrations that found its way into my possession, if I recall correctly. Suddenly, something clicks into place in my memory. Takahira has been behaving oddly as of late, spending an inordinate amount of time in the library. I wonder. He keeps the trait lustful. What is he? He is patient, ambitious, lustful, and bossy. Gains the trait chaste. I'm not gonna do it. Curiosity in such matters is entirely natural. Hunt, cornering the wolf. My samurai Tsunehira signals across the wilderness. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach, howling the alarm as they retreat into the leafy bushes, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeing gray vermin, focusing on the largest of the group. Now begins the real chase. Method is more perilous. Success chance increases. Accident will more likely occur. Well, if they're going to be... let's see. My level of stress should be okay. After it, we ride. Treacherous game. Probably lost it again, I bet. Like all game, the slippery wolf has many tricks, flinches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My samurai Tsunehira has halted the party. The dog has been standing perfectly still in the leafy bushes, unflinchingly getting behind us, even under the dog's noses. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. 41% chance. Increases greatly. 41% increases. Ooh, I want to go with... I'm gonna hope for the best. I trust Tsunehira on this. Okay, good. My success chance went up. Oh. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts and weaves through the leafy bushes, howling wildly, scaling a rise and disappearing into a dense thicket. The wolf is gone as quickly as it appeared, with only panting dogs and sweaty horses to show for it. The damn thing is gone. I think I've only ever succeeded at one hunt before. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. I gathered the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The wolf indeed eluded us. This time, let us leave this adventure behind for now. Ooh, my glory is widely known. Okay, so I should be able to actually declare that war now. Fire chiller. Let's see, who do I want to call in? Where are you at? Call you in, and where are you at? Oh, you're on that little island. I never bothered to show up one time. About you. Okay, call you spouse relation deteriorates. Kokushi Yamakage's festival invitation. To the implacable Akiko, I would be honored if you were to join me for a festive occasion. Of course. Oh. Oh, it must be held like right where I'm at. That makes sense. To this sensible Akiko, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Miyako family. My other allies coming. Where are you guys at? I don't even know who this person is. No, his client. I already have 2 allies coming. Okay, what is this? Mental break imposter. Recently, I feel like I am not worthy to be lady. Do others doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be good, calm, but every one of my courtiers seems determined to fray my nerves. Small crises dominate my days, and I feel myself cracking as no others do. Damn this universe for placing such responsibilities on a wretch like me. Go with throw another feast, and another, and another. I'm about to be obese again. Oh, how's this stuff coming along? Slowly. Festival, these days of dancing sleep. Today is an occasion for celebration, but also to secure the blessings of the gods. Eyes, both mortal and divine, will scrutinize our conduct and offerings, and so we must take care to ensure that all is in order. May the gods look favorably upon us. Festival, poetics under duress. A ripple of mirth. Void Wolf, hello. Sometimes you crusade the kings and sometimes you king the crusades, but never both. Interesting. A ripple of mirth draws me to where a small crowd has gathered around 2 of our peers. Regale us with a poem, Toshu Ujinaga. Toshu Kyoki urges, voice dripping with scarcely concealed mockery. Surely you can manage at least one? Ujinaga, known to possess the poetic sensibility of a stone, looks to me with the pleading eyes of a cornered animal. Yeah, I still don't... Yes, I'm doing a Japan run, but I still don't understand the government. It's very confusing. Like, the ruling regents constantly change. Go with, if you seek true artistry, find it amongst us. Oh, nice. I've at least got my kids like in a couple different houses, but festival, the Fox's wedding. I was fortunate enough to enjoy the pavilion's shade when a deluge broke through the sunlit sky, a fox's wedding, as they say. Alas, poor Toshu Ujinaga got the full brunt of it, squelching into shelter with the elegance of a drenched cat. I beg of you, a change of clothes, he pleads. Toshu Suramine is headed this way, and it would ruin me to be seen in such disarray. Got a pretty good opinion of me already. Get a weak hook. Let's go with my attendants will fetch something. You want to play? Yeah, I've gone the Intrigue route just because I really like Intrigue a lot. So I'm kind of seducing my way into different areas of the government. Festival, Galloping Glory. Shogun and the administration kind of happy. Well, that's good at least. I'm trying to stay on everyone's good side at least, for the most part. The river glistens beneath the noonday sun as the archers mount their horses, while across the stream the attendants raise their target, a paper fan. Somewhere a drum booms, momentarily drowning out the buzz of wagers being laid as to which archer will emerge victorious. I could use both money and prestige. Let's go with... I'm gonna get more money. I'll place a bet myself. Oh, wow. See, I have definitely not spread out past Japan yet. Festival, reading between the foe. I see Toshu Yoshitomo approaching, eyes glinting with mischief. I found this lying in the shadow of the pavilion, he begins. I distinctly recall it being in Kokushi Kintsune's hands mere hours ago, and there's a message most suggestive inscribed upon it. We could return it to him, or perhaps I could arrange for it to be conspicuously delivered to another in his name. Perhaps Lady Isako, the wife of his master, Kokushi Yamakage? Let's see. You have pretty good opinion of me. Advanced upon my spouse. Gains 10 opinion, gain a weak hook. Thing is that I also need to have foreign diplomacy and all that, so foreign countries don't hate you that much. Yeah. I'm sure I'll find my way eventually. Festival parting ways. As the night's revels wane and give way to the first golden rays of dawn, attendees soak up these final moments before returning to the humdrum of daily responsibility. My fellow vassal Kokushi Harunari approaches. Your companionship has been most welcome these past days. He pauses to give a warm smile. It would be an immense honor if you would count me among your confidants in the future. Oops. Game is great because of that. Gold, you want Yeah, like I said, I've primarily only done like Intrigue. And normally it works out pretty well, but yeah, just because of the way the government system is, it's not working exactly as I would like it to. Oh, I'm surprised surprised he had it in him. Yeah, it is easier, but it's fun. I like it. I seriously need to start branching out and trying a little bit more. The request. Lady Akiko, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. Shino Karataka implores me to engineer a test of his devotion, a feat of my liking. I will have him abstain multiple days from... Let's see, he's lazy, arbitrary, temperate. Let's go with... I don't really gain that much out of it. Go with I have no interest in testing him for now. You are now the leader of the install, Lady Akiko as... Huh? What the heck? Remove subtraction penalties. That doesn't really matter. Do I want to go down? Let me go with Unshackled last. And not to seduce me for here very much. I know that's probably why I play it so much. Oh, this guy again. Okay. Proof of devotion. Lady Akiko, my graceful flower. My fellow vassal Shindo Koritaka is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above his heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? He's got an okay prowess. Yeah, this is true. Get a couple high rollers up there and everything's pretty darn easy. I think my spy master is 19, I think. Yeah. That would be a learning prestige. What do I get for this one? Prestige attraction. And just sure, let's see what happens. Slay a wolf and bring me its pelt. Surprised he actually did it. Let's see, is everybody married off at this point? I think so. Oh, through Intrigue. secrecy's kind of low on that one. Learning on the job. Of those I've chosen to involve in this little scheme, Kokushi Yamakage is probably not the absolute most skilled. Still, he's clearly applying himself, determined not to let my efforts go to waste. With the aim of improving his skill in matters of intrigue, bettering yourself is costly, but helps us all in the end. Every agent gets 15 opinion. 20 days of progress. Let's go with credit goes naturally to our mastermind. Which is fine. He'll still be okay. Can use influence to be first in line. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm terrible at getting influence though. That's one thing I've been absolutely awful about in basically every playthrough I've done. Yeah, that's easy enough. Is it love? I can scarce remember what my life was like before Korataka declared his love for me. I am flattered, but also overwhelmed by his attentions. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet, yet I cannot help but worry. Would I be throwing away my only prospect of true love? I cannot be right, can it? Well, yeah, I already have a soulmate, so that wasn't gonna happen anyway. You can have a kiss. Crash! Where am I? What's going on? I peer into the darkness, my eyes adjusting. Amaterasu, there is someone by my bedroom window. I scramble out of bed and run for the door, but the intruder is faster. He grabs my arm, tugs, and I fall. Before I can scream, a hand is covering my mouth. Listen closely, lady. If you do what I say, no one will get. His words turn into a gurgle as a dagger plunges deep into his neck. Akiko, are you all right? I would recognize that voice anywhere. My savior is none other than Shino Korataka. We share one kiss, sweet like honey. Yeah. Oh, he ended up having 13 kids. Yeah, that's a lot. I think the most I've gotten up to is, I want to say 16 kids. That was playing as a woman too. Twisted words. While entertaining visitors, we happened upon the topic of the Buddhavacana, and a vigorous discussion ensued, one characterized more by passion for the subject than knowledge of it. Tatako overheard some of the debate and seems to have been emboldened by it, regarding her knowledge and understanding superior to that of adults. She's ambitious and patient. I'll just keep her ambitious. Take the failings of others as opportunities for yourself. I have all these freaking hooks and I don't know where to use them. My relief is great and my joy even greater. I have given birth to a perfect little son. Let's go with Nobumasa. Hello, Hannah Brooks. My son, betrothed, married. Okay. Takahira comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Takahira is at an end. Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Takahira has not become as proficient as expected in the administration of lands and people. Perhaps he can be considered lucky for having mastered the art of counting coins, for most other aspects of a steward's work seems to have eluded him. You invest in fief buildings or even your manor. Okay. My main issue too is like I'm trying to upgrade my manor, but I have like no gold. Courtier and my son. What are her stats? Not great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need a couple hundred more gold if I want to. Yep. Fabricate hook, a matter of taste. My fellow vassal Toshu Yoshiomi is a complicated man. I need to understand him as well as possible if I am to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. Suspicious target, secrecy -5, base success -5. Let's see. Studied personality, base success chance +10. What am I at right now? Base success is at 90. So let's go with, I will take my time with this. And still not swayed. I don't think I've swayed him once yet. It's gonna be very hard to murder him. Duck, fabricate scheme. You don't want to declare me regent? I could get a hook on him. Probably not going to work though. That's going to be incredibly hard to do. And I'm kind of guessing nobody is going to help me on that one. As the philosopher said, the superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Ah, Confucius. Pontificates my court priest Toyomochi with a solemn expression. What does that have to do with what we were talking about? He is always quoting the ancients and shoving them into other people's faces unprompted, and often in the wrong context or with the wrong words too. Many around us groan and roll their eyes. A solid classical education is a must-have for a public figure, but it is wasted without the wisdom to properly use it. Just shut up. 58 stress. Knowledge outshines his. 53%. I'm just gonna go with the stress reliever. I don't have time for this. You are not involved in the situation. I'm not involved in any of these. Ooh, I'm moving on up. I was like 70 last. You are now the leader of the install, Lady Aki. What? When did that happen? Okay, I can't do that. Let's see. Maybe I can use some of those hooks I have. Oh no, my hope's dead. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Morokazu, my rose, life will not be the same without you. At least the memories remain. Ooh. Wife. Too bad I don't have a hook. Refuses, can be convinced. What do you want? Leverage your pious reputation. 150, that's not terrible. Well, I guess I'll let this play out for a minute and then gain a couple advantages and try to get her on my side. I'm not married. Let's see. Just a marriage involving yourself. Alright, yeah. You can get married to my soulmate. Yeah, I'm about to not be able to have kids at this point anyway. Why not? Lady Akiko, my rose, I, Haru Ura, gladly accept your hand in marriage. Finally, we are joined in matrimony as well as in soul and heart, my implacable wife. Love prevail. Oh, Toshu Haru Ura, my treasure, to think that I can embrace you openly now with the blessing of both Inari and the people around us. I am the happiest woman ever. Come here, husband of mine. Oh no, I'm a beast again. Promote. Attempt to promote candidacy to administration position. administrative position. Spend influence to promote or undermine a character's candidacy for governor or ruling regent. Oh dang, I got a ton of prestige from that. I don't think I want to really do anything. Arbitrary arrest. Clapping manacles on every servant, retainer, and emissary who so much as blinks is certainly effective coercion, just not exactly popular. 25% secrecy for all opposed. Ooh. Oh no! Now my pup passed. Amiable, day of sorrow. Amiable has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside her, she starts wagging her tail slowly, but she cannot raise her head. I sit with her long into the night, petting her brown back until the tail stills. I will miss you, Amy. Okay. Oh. Who are you? My son. Okay, yeah, it's my son. Akira Kiko, the daughter of Kokushi Miyako Mitori of Izumo, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a fruit of the Omi tree, she should be bestowed a name worthy of her heritage. Taco it is. Vassal created, install, Ruling Regent. Everybody wants to be the Ruling Regent, don't they? You dwarf. Yes, he is. Tway, nefarious plotting. My lady, my liege, Kampaku Takamochi has ended all conversation with you. Seeing my sudden interest and the amount of correspondence as a sign of nefarious plans, it appears as if he is under the impression that I am plotting against him. I would never. Why are we losing? Didn't realize one of my allies wasn't here. And, well, I guess let's see if he's willing to come. The implacable Akiko. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of So. Nagamori comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Always the curious and knowledge-hungry child, Nagamori has shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. An avid learner, he has become quite the purveyor of knowledge, and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. They grow up so fast. Do I still want you guys? Why not? Who cares? To the sensible Akiko, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your son Nagamori in matrimony. May we bring each other happiness and fulfillment. There's like absolutely no way that this is gonna work at this point, I think, but let's follow through and see what happens. Why not? Okay, max potential is 95. Okay, I need a good lookout. How many leverages? I have 2 advantages. Okay, I need 1 more before I can help that. Alright, I got what I needed. So let's go back over here. Offer her advantage. Yes. Have the most prestige. 200, 150, 150. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, those countermeasures is what's going to screw me on this. And I technically don't need them. I'll just leave it empty for now. Nope. Betrothed. Yeah. I don't remember who you are. To the sensible Akiko, I accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir Takamoto and my acquaintance Nobuko will be joined in a harmonious union. May Verudhaka bless them both. Shino Yoshiari's hunt. To the implacable Akiko, you are cordially invited to my hunt in the woodlands of Kaga. Together we shall make a mighty sport of it. Or am I traveling up here? We got hills and coastal sea. Hills. Okay, that's going to take away the medium. I don't know that I'm really that worried. I'm gonna go as is. Oh, Alice! I hope he is coming over with his peep. Won't be missed. As we continue through Sakai, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb amidst a network of common graves. The tomb appears to be cracked open, and just within its mouth I see the glimmer of some unknown treasure. None but my party appear to be around. Surely whomever once owned the contents of this tomb would not cast judgment on me for taking what would go otherwise unused. Oh, I could gain 50 gold. I'm gonna do it. I'm sure nobody would notice. Hunt making camp. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Shino Yoshiari has started on the preparations. His gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. He looks so unhappy over here. What just happened? Agent removed from scheme? No! I think he was one of my infiltrate. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have you. Not gonna be as good though. Oh, okay. Surprisingly, it's up to 95. Probably because his intrigue is 50, so that definitely helps. An inappropriate exchange. My daughter Takako seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, she couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused in her. Ooh. Patient, ambitious, and lustful. Fancy trait, greedy or gregarious? Diplomacy, influence, attraction. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. Go with, I will show her how to make friends at a feast. Hunt good prospects. Masamoto assembles the party as the sun rises over the hunting grounds, nestled in Inuma's woodlands. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. While there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of elk. Ultimately, Shino Yoshiari decided he wanted to hunt an elk today. Let's get out there. Hunt red-crowned crane. While resting at camp, a fellow hunter, Masatoki, rushes to tell me an elk was spotted to the east. As we rush to where the elk was last seen, we spot something altogether more magnificent, a flock of red-crowned cranes. These symbols of longevity and immortality force me to reflect. Oh, I could be a poet. Best chance increases slightly. What? My son lost gold? Oh, the first second I thought it said Ruling Regent. Okay, back to this. Let's see. Let's take the chance to become a poet. Okay. Alright, enforce domain. Greetings, Lady Omi Akiko of the Omi family. Peace be with you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. That's right. Ooh, we might actually succeed in this one. Cornering the elk. My acquaintance, Masamoto, is the first to spot its branching antlers. The majestic bull is hard to distinguish. There's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. Shino Yoshiari thinks a moment before gesturing to the left. Come, we will cut it off. Child unlikely to inherit your primary title. I don't think I've seen that before. The kill. We watched for the elk from our concealed bowline, tensing with anticipation as the flusher's cries and baying hounds grow louder. Shino Yoshiari cries, Quick, Masamoto! Take the shot! Masamoto carefully takes aim as the elk bounds towards us, hooves pounding the dirt. The arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. Good shot. What do we get? Ooh, a famed trinket. Prestige plus 0.05. Minus 8 stress. Courtly vassal opinion plus 5. Too bad it's not mine. Just keep going down this side of the tree. Danger, a fire in the night. We are walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder. Soon there is another, combined with a dazing flash of lightning. And another strike, brightly illuminating the area. The afterimage burned into my eyes. I blink and see where the lightning has struck. Now there is a quickly expanding brush fire, and it is spreading towards us. 6% chance to successfully quell the fire. I don't like those odds. 39% chance fire engulfs my entourage. I think we're just gonna go with run. Run! Oh, I'm back. Okay. Okay, you're still Ruling Regent. I'm still send a poem. What does that do? They get better opinion of you? And to steal influence by making him look like a fool. Well, that's gonna be easy. Why not? Spend influence, powerful family reading of house, reduced by 5%. Try it. Can be convinced. Okay. What can I give you? What can I give you? I can give you prestige. And can be convinced. Ugh. 51, 26. I'll get a couple advantages first before I do that. It's got a minus 3% chance of success. Great. It's like I'm pretty positive this fabricate a hook is not going very well. That's for certain. His is going pretty well though. Fabricate ski. I want to do it at 15. The highest it can. Okay, it's at the max it can be. Ugh. Secrecy's kind of low, but. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! Fabricate a hook. Foul words. Scheme successful. I have started a series of vicious rumors against Toshu Yoshiomi. None of them are true, and someone should decry them as the obvious lies they are. What better way for that someone to have Yoshiomi in their debt? I must stand up to this injustice. Okay, did that free up anybody else? How dare you, my ceremonial matriarch? Oh, you're not. That's not actually mine. An indebted hook. I wonder if he would be on this. Let me pause this. Oh, it said my scheme has been frozen. Okay. Nobody wants to help. 42. That would be okay considering he has 50. So actually I should be able to pick someone with really low stats, assuming that somebody wants to help. There we go. And then maybe I'll wait and get some advantages and spend it that way because I hate giving hooks away. Nobody's ever really used it, but still. New faction leader. Okay. Turn. What am I? Need to find somebody who has a little bit higher in. I wonder if I can find a spouse for someone. What are her stats? Her stats aren't that great. How old are you? You are 43. About the same. Hers is slightly higher. And she's younger, so it would give her more time. Wait, it's not going to let me do that, is it, though? I just remembered I don't think she's going to be able to become a steward. To the sensible Akiko, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier, Tsunehira, and my acquaintance Yoshiko will be joined in harmonious union. May Buddha grant them long life and many children. Who are you? I'm Rando. On the door. A soft knock on the estate door surprises me during my walk. Come. A well-dressed man stands in the doorway, clutching his bag. I come to offer my services to the virtuous house of Omi. I am greatly skilled and will serve you well. Well, I don't think he has good enough stats for me to be paying him money, so I am in no need of strange company. Okay. Could declare war. 905. Well, dicey. Maybe not. Is that who I was just looking at? No. Him, on the other hand, be able to go ahead and declare war. My allies over here to help me. To the implacable Akiko, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Miyako family. Reflections for the future. I am drawn to a nearby shrine by the faint claps of worshippers as they beseech Amaterasu for good fortune. It has been some time since I had an opportunity for prayer and reflection. What should I focus on in the years to come? Dynastic favor. Dynasty opinion plus 15. Renown plus 5%. That would probably be good. As much as I would love more money, I think I'm going to go with dynastic favor. The future of House Omi must be secured. Right, come on, hurry up. Get over here and help. pick up my 4 guys that are stuck over here. Alright, what's going on with you down here? Hello, Mr. Kitty. I'm really surprised that the potential is high. Child of my blood. My daughter-in-law Nobuko has given birth to a son. Since the little one is of the Omi tree, he should be bestowed a name worthy of his heritage. Yep. Hold on. Let me move the keyboard. Nice cattail for you. Let's go with Noritaka. May you grow strong and wise. New nobility. There is a new name among the magnates of the Empire of Japan. The Kodama family has gained the right to be considered part of the nobility. Through corruption, intrigue, or actual worth, that I can't say. It doesn't matter. I'm sure they won't amount to more than a grain of sand, ready to be swept away by the turbulent winds of history. Are you going to steal my king again? You're totally going to steal my king again, aren't you? You are very rude, you know that? I'm trying to do something here. What are you looking at? Are you stuck? You need help? The cat's got his butt where my keyboard is. What are you looking at? I think I needed like 200 gold to upgrade the manor. Learning on the job. Of those I've chosen to involve in this little scheme, Lady Yoshiko is probably not the absolute most skilled. Still, she's clearly applying herself, determined not to let my efforts go to waste. The aim of improving her skill in matters of intrigue. Bettering yourself is costly, but it helps us all in the end. Or my cat just looking for crap to screw around with. 95% chance pushed to the limit. Every agent in the fabricate hook scene gives a fitting opinion of you. Let's see, she'll still be positive. And let's just go with the plan goes well. I'm hopeless. Alright. War. Yes, I just declared war. Where are my allies at? Okay, attached to army. Oh my gosh. Games are taking flippin' forever. A curse undone. Who are you? The twist and terms of fate have not always been to my advantage. Amaterasu knows that I was cursed the day I met Kokushi Yoshitada. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that cowardly scullion to his grave. Not one day too soon. I didn't even realize I had a rival. What? My friend died! Enemy ally joins war. Scheme has been frozen. Oh, is that why it's taking so long? Okay. The scheme to challenge has been frozen because he's traveling. Okay. I must travel a crap ton then, because I swear this is not moving at all. Ugh. I need to turn on my... Okay. Family bonus and active. I was in a different... I thought it was in the saga block. I wonder if that's simply because my lover died, like, immediately after that. I don't know. Oh, pause. Greetings, implacable subject of the Tenno. I would be honored if you were to join me for a festive occasion. Oh wait, it's you. Of course. Too bad I can't gain any advantages. Oh, oops. There we go. Actually, your fellow vassal Kokushi created the install Kokushi Ruling Regent. Kampaku Takamochi's Festival. These days of dancing sleeves. Today is an occasion for celebration, but also to secure the blessings of the gods. Eyes both mortal and divine will scrutinize our conduct and offerings, and so we must take care to ensure that all is in order. May the gods look favorably upon us. Excuse me, what is my son doing over here? Little jerk. Messing stuff up while I'm gone. Festival scented sleeves. Well before one sees Kokushi Chikahito, one can certainly smell him. While it is customary to soak one's robes with aromatic incense, the effect is seldom intended to be felt at 100 paces from the wearer. Perhaps a discreet note is in order, although a whisper in another ear might ensure this foible will endure long after the scent has faded. Well, got another old guy who's about to die. House relations move to cordial. Everyone simply must know. Oh, I'll be nice. Send someone with tact and a poor note. Festival, an inquiring mind. A slight tug at my sleeve drags my attention away from the festival sights. Gazing down, my eyes meet those of a small child, round with wonder. Why are there so many people? She asks with simple, guileless curiosity. What's happening? Well, let me tell you a story. Festival, trance and tribute. The shrine priestess trembles wildly, as if possessed. Her otherworldly voice belts out divine commands. It seems this particular divinity has an affinity for sake and substantial quantities of it. To refuse would be to offend a powerful entity. But I can't help but wonder if this may be more impious performance than invocation. Sure, let's try to form a friendship. What about a modest cup and an invitation? Festival left ashore. That's okay. Why is his back turned towards me? Taking in the night air, my companions and I come across Kampaku Takamochi gazing longingly into the water. At first, I assume he is captivated by the beauty of the moon's reflection, but the noise from a group of revelers catches my attention. It would seem they embarked on a boat, and poor Kampaku Takamochi was left behind. Forget them and join us. Festival parting ways. Oh, he's a drunkard. As the night's revels wane and give way to the first golden rays of dawn, attendees soak up these final moments before returning to the humdrum of daily responsibility. My fellow vassal Toshu Tomonari approaches. Your companionship has been most welcome these past days. He pauses to give a warm smile. It would be an immense honor if you would count me among your confidants in the future. Such bonds are rare and to be cherished. All my other friends are dead, except for one. Oh, right, that's right. I made one other one. Oh, I'm looking at him, not me. Alright, how's that war going anyway? Like a whole lot of nothing happening right now. Designated guardian. Sure, why not? Let's see. Who needs some opinion of me? Their stewardship's good. Oh. Yeah, why not? This, we forget about it. I'm pretty sure I can't appoint a woman. Yeah, I can't. Okay. A pleasure to work with. Oh my gosh. Serious existence. Pretty sure this isn't gonna work. It's truly fortunate that I'm afforded a chance to plan this scheme with my husband, Toshuharu Ura, by my side. A better, more observant aide no woman could ask for. O is willing to go the extra mile for our needs. O is focused on how best to advance the scheme. Most recently, his work has resulted in a shortcut that should save us a significant amount of time. Excellent. No way in hell I'm gonna seize that opportunity. Wait, oh. I have a hook on my husband, but how can I even use that? Okay, let's see. I have 5 advantages. I'm gonna laugh if he dies before this happens. Could offer a hook on my... Really? And you still wouldn't accept it? That's BS. We're so stingy. Fine. I'll go for the other person. Upgrade my manor yet. Or have enough money for anything. Okay, so I could... Let's see. I was reading that. Thank you very much. Okay, let me pause this. Focus on the manor first. Okay. So, if I increase... I upgrade... My domicile income goes up to 0.55 a month. Upgrade you. Same thing for cheaper. Alright, maybe I just need to do that first. Oh, darn it. You're not gonna let me. No, I have to increase the size first, don't I? Yep. I take it it's gonna be the same for this. Yep. Okay, I don't have a choice. I need, what, like 50 more gold? Learning from the best. 2 of my agents, Kokushi Masanori and Toshu Haruura, seem to have found common cause in our plan beyond the basic goal. Impressed by his compatriot's skill with the wisdom, reading, and general knowledge required to challenge status, Haruura has taken to studying what Masanori does differently to himself in the hopes of improving his own skills. Harmless enough in theory, but it doesn't help our overall goal. Yeah, we'll go ahead and increase his learning. Okay, and then accept this festival invite. Is this the stinky guy? Might be the stinky guy from the last one. To the sensible Akiko, I would be honored if you were to join me for a festive occasion. A scheme that we're gonna go through because we're both constantly traveling. I'm gonna have to try to figure something else for now. I took a prisoner. Who is he? The liege. His brother. Oh, only a 1. Whoa. Okay. All of Soru Miri land will be confiscated. To the sensible Akiko, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Aw, why'd you leave? His skills weren't that great anyway. But empty council position. Oh. Oh. Not good. How about... Can I find someone to marry? Not sure who is and isn't married. 3. Let's see if I can find a good marshal. I'll take you. Actually, no. So that's not going to bring him over. I just remembered. The woman always goes to her husband's court. Okay, let's try it this way. Man, his marshal is amazing. I'm pretty sure I can't invite him. 22. Yeah, and everybody's so dang old. Can I even invite any of these? I don't looks like not. Okay, maybe not. I really not invite anybody over. Promote. Oh, there it is. Okay, and all of these, they're all landed, so I can't offer them a position. I'm like the only one that I could. Looks that way. Why does it have to be so difficult? Okay, am I gonna have to... You're gonna make me get a hook on you, aren't you? I think I can still... Adopt into house. Oh! How does that work? Let's try it. I didn't know you do that. Please accept. Oh. Why don't you want to come into my house, you lowborn jerk? Fine, we'll do this the hard way. Oh, I could abduct him. Pretty sure that would make him pissed at me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna abduct him. I hardly ever use this. Everybody's on board for it. Ouch. The success chance is a little on the low side, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Gosh, can I don't even care if their skill is really low. Oh, there we go. Gotta be like one more person, right? Come on, there's gotta be one more of you that wants to help. No. Oh, that's a big fat no. I'm not entirely surprised. He is the ruling regent after all. I'm trying to abduct him. Who are you? Pretty sure I'm at my max schemes at this point. What I want to do. Alright, what the heck does sending a poem do? Poem is positive. Takamuchi may accept it immediately if he has a high enough opinion of you. Oh, it's a diplomacy challenge. Okay, that's... Yeah, my diplomacy is not that great, I don't think. 17. I'm still gonna lose it though, because he's too higher than me. Oh, I already forgot I was at a festival. These days of dancing sleeves. Today is an occasion for celebration, but also to secure the blessings of the gods. Eyes, both mortal and divine, will scrutinize our conduct and offerings, and so we must take care to ensure that all is in order. May the gods look favorably upon us. Who are you two? Adrift in the crowd. Every gathering has its ebb and flow. One must be weary of its currents, lest one find oneself stranded. When Toshu Shigenao turns to greet Kokushi Toshimoto, I suddenly find myself adrift in the crowd, bereft of conversation. Some ways away, I see Lady Shigeko and Lady Yoshiko gazing pointedly in my direction and exchanging words behind their fans. Cast aspirations on their integrity. Let me retire to my companions. Let's try the I'll join them boldly. Success. Festival, astray in the crowd. Observing the crowd that has come to celebrate, I am pleased to find it filled with the laughter of children and the contented smiles of their parents. Still, a sudden and irregular movement catches my eye, too small to be a child, and too furry? It seems to be a puppy, limping between the footsteps of giants, lost and alone. Come here, small one, and you'll be well taken care of. Oh, I got a new puppy. As I pet the dog on the head, he happily wags his tail. What name would suit him? Something historical? Something alluding to his white fur? It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet his stomach, I find myself distracted for a while. But wait, I know. I will name him... whatever. I had a cat already. That was Snow. I'll just leave it at nose-wise, whatever. Festival, a test of wit. A note inscribed in elegant hand dangles delicately from a branch. Toshu Kiyoki has presented us with a riddle. Toshu Munehari exclaims, "A challenge!" Kokushi Tsunekage counters, "He thinks himself the cleverest among us. He has offered the first to solve it any boon they may desire of him. Clearly he does not expect any of us to prevail." 59% chance you solve the riddles and confound your fellow riddlers in equal measure. Diplomacy, intrigue, and learning. I mean, my learning's kind of crap. He's all focused on martial. What about him? Theoretically, I think I should be able to get away with it. Oh, hold on, there it is. Learning challenge against Toshu Kiyoki. Yeah, my learning is definitely too low for that. So, go with a start of a competition of wit. Riddle party was a resounding success. Ooh. Festival, bragging tongues. As my companions and I drift through the crowd, I hear a loud voice. Who is everyone too? Okay. "My Chinese is exquisite. Why, only a fortnight ago, Kokushi Mitsune put my poetic prowess to the test and was humbled by my artistry." Kokushi Yamakage boasts. I do not recall any rumor of him possessing skill with poetry, but bolstering his claim could find me in good stead, though putting a braggart in his place is hard to resist. Grow closer to forming a friendship. Well, I'm just gonna gain stress because he's 75. Diplomacy challenge. Yeah, he has no diplomacy. Well, I could definitely do that. Cowed into submission, you gain prestige. Every member loses opinion of you. Let's just go with the talents of my friends are much grander. Rather improve block cohesion than gain a friend that's gonna die in not too long. Festival parting ways. As the night's revels wane and give way to the first golden rays of dawn, attendees soak up these final moments before returning to the humdrum of daily responsibility. My fellow vassal Kokushi Tsunekage approaches. Your companionship has been most welcome these past days. He pauses to give a warm smile. It would be an immense honor if you would count me among your confidants in the future. Such bonds are rare and to be cherished. Of course I will be your friend. Oh Jesus, that movement very much. The family that stays together. It's a little odd for my husband Kokushi Haruura and I to be brought together so over this scheme to challenge status. Still, there's joy to be found in a common task, in working together towards a goal. Frustrations shared are lessened, triumphs multiplied, and there's always something to talk about. I am glad to have brought him on in this endeavor. The secrecy is... Ugh. I'm pretty sure I had to bribe her, so do not take her out. This is at 54% success chance. Oof. Alright. Lovers more likely to kill you. Okay, 85% secrecy, and that's going to be 88% success chance. Else. No, there is nobody. Dang. Because I have all my best people up here. And down here. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I could... Let me take him out. I was hoping I could move him over, but no. Like it. I can move him over, but... It's not as good. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Uh-oh. I just shot myself in the foot. Wait, my husband was willing to do it. Where the heck is he? Where'd he go? What the heck? I thought he was 20-something? Brother-in-law. Okay. He's... Oh, there he is. I was gonna say... Oh, whoops. I just totally reset that. Oh well. Alright, it's only got 3 advantages anyway. Takako comes of age. With her coming of age, my tuition of Tatako is at an end. Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Tatako has not become as proficient and as expected in the administration of lands and people. You would be impressed by her understanding of the subject, but she has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginnings of a sensible frugality. Alright, who was that? Hopefully they weren't super important. That team. Crap. It's so not gonna work now, is it? That's not gonna work. I am abandoning it as well. Well, what can I do? Maybe if I'm lucky somebody else popped up that I can offer a position to, but probably not. Could try to fabricate a hook on him. Then he would definitely come to court. I guess I'll just have to go ahead and go with switch it to fabricate a hook. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please tell me there's people that are much better suited for the 2% secret. Yeah. Chance. Okay. Gonna have to do some people in here that'll help make it go faster because it's taking forever. Knowledge of proper process and correct filing gives unbridled opportunities for constructive dishonesty. Reduces phase link. Okay, so it's like everything else. Anybody who wants to willingly join? No? Oh, there's one. One that's gonna do a whole lot of good. Okay. I mean, I probably should have someone in this position until he gets here at least. Still obscure. Controlling the 4th level of influence and to the sensible Akiko, I would be honored if you were to join me for a festive occasion. They do a crap ton of festivals in this DLC. Powerful family. I still need 61 gold. Wonder if I should start looking for a new steward. Festival. These days of dancing sleeve. Today is an occasion for celebration, but also to secure the blessings of the gods. Eyes, both mortal and divine, will scrutinize our conduct and offerings, and so we must take care to ensure that all is in order. May the gods look favorably upon us, but don't at me. Festival, delicious delicacies. The smell of bowls of zosui drifting from the vendor stalls, whisper sweet and savory promises to my rumbling stomach. A lengthy lineup serves as a visible testament to the demand for these treats. But surely the day's host can be afforded some privileges. Right, out of my way. Come back to that. Yeah. While I'm thinking about it, I want to see if I can get a new younger steward. Of course, all the really high ones are women. That's not going to be helpful because I can't put them in the position. I want someone somewhat young. But there's not even going to be anyone. Okay. Somebody I can invite to court. Okay. I'll come back to that. Festival. Cups raised aloft. After a day of festive revels, dusk descends upon us and the true celebration finally begins. Our host's wine flowing like a ceaseless river. Each drink invites another, and then another. Kokushi Mitsune makes a jest I only catch the tail of, but that Kokushi Harukage seems to find endlessly amusing. Maybe a bit more drink will help me find the fun in it? Diplomacy and learning. And my learning's not fantastic. Oh, these guys learning are higher, so I'm probably gonna fail. Alright, let's go with this. Do I want to? No, actually, I'm gonna go with I think I had enough to drink this eve. I don't really want to spend prestige. Festival reading between the foes. I see Toshu Yoshitomo approaching, eyes glinting with mischief. I found this lying in the shadow of the pavilion, he begins. I distinctly recall it being in Lady Toshiko's hands mere hours ago, and there's a message most suggestive inscribed upon it. We could return it to her, or perhaps I could arrange for it to be conspicuously delivered to another in her name. Perhaps Lady Nobuko, the wife of her master, Kokushi Tomoyasu? Kokushi loses 30 opinion of Lady Toshiko. And I should return it personally. I mean, he already has 100% opinion of me. Let's go with give it here and I shall return it personally. And a hook. Might need it. Festival left ashore. Taking in the night air, my companions and I come across Lady Atsuko gazing longingly into the water. At first, I assume he is captivated by the beauty. I think I mean she. At first, I assume she is captivated by the beauty of the moon's reflection, but the noise from a group of revelers catches my attention. It would seem they embarked on a boat, and poor Lady Atsuko was left behind. forget them and join us. Festival parting ways. As the night's revels wane and give way to the first golden rays of dawn, attendees soak up these final moments before returning to the humdrum of daily responsibility. My fellow vassal Toshu Mochimi approaches. Your companionship has been most welcome these past days. He pauses to give a warm smile. It would be an immense honor if you would count me among your confidants in the future. Such bonds are rare and to be cherished. Why can't I see who this guy is? Poor soul. As the procession rolls through the hills of Suruga, I spot a peasant walking alongside the road with no shoes. His feet are bloodied and swollen. He clearly must have been walking for a long time. As I pass him, I look closely at his face. The sad, sad eyes. The grimace of pain. Perhaps I could help somehow. Oh, I only lose 5 gold. I'm gonna give him some shoes, the poor guy. It was a noble in disguise! With shoes now covering his calloused feet, the peasant gives me a knowing smile and walks to match my pace. You are a good and kind lady, and that kindness will be rewarded. I am Sadafumi of House Toida, and I always reward those with kind hearts. It would seem this man is not a peasant at all, but a noble of great wealth. Oh, you want to give me 75 gold? Yeah. Take the gold. Get my manor upgraded. Alright. Wait, what am I doing? Where is it? What am I doing? It's right there. Okay. Upgrade mention. Okay, this is finally moving along a little bit. I don't love the secrecy. I wonder if it can get any higher than that. And no. Definitely gonna wait until it's higher though, because there ain't no way in hell I'm winning that one. Alright. Why are you not? You are now the leader of the install lady. Aki is really recent. You guys already? Burning at both ends. It's clear that my friend Kokushi Tsunekage is sincerely putting his all into my challenge status scheme, dedicating sleepless nights and long days to our goals. Perhaps it is cruel of me to use one who is dear to me so? Certainly I cannot say I would like to be used so. Still, he is effective, and it's for a good cause. Scheme phase length, 10 days faster. Base success chance plus 10. Max success. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. You could do more. So much more. Okay. Let's look at this. Ooh, military power 91%. How would this work? The faction will send an ultimatum to the faction target. If accepted, the faction's demands will be fulfilled. If the target does not accept, there will be civil war. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, hell no. He's got 5,300 guys. He's got so many more troops than everybody else. So I'm pretty sure that would probably be a bad thing. I've never been part of a faction before like this. What do you mean I can't force anyone to join? Oh, I have to have a strong hook? Is that... Surprisingly, I don't have a strong hook on any of these people. I had a hook on everybody at one point. I have a hook on you. Yeah, you have to have a strong hook. Huh. I'm not going to even attempt that anyway, because like I said, I'm pretty sure he's going to just laugh at me and destroy my family. Invite house to block. Who is inviting me? To the sensible Akiko. Come, you must see the interests of your house align with those of my own. Together we are stronger. Obscure. I'm part of the Sugana. Here we go. This one. That's fourth powerful house. I'm pretty sure I should probably stick with. Nah, I'm part of a block that's one higher than yours. I'm gonna have to decline. My manor done yet? Yay! More monies! Only by 0.2. Not much at all. Destroyed market stall. A simple market stall was torn down by the authorities in this county. Time a little bit because I'm sick of waiting for these schemes. To put on an act. Oh, I better tailor that back down. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My Mokudai Korastuna is more well versed in the art of intrigue than you would have everyone believe. To know there is a man like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get him to trust me. I'll convince him that we are cut from the same cloth. Accounts are by Is that who I was? No, he was from military. Where is he? No, I was trying to get him from Marshall. I guess it's better than nothing. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that. Alright, I guess my son it is for now. Okay, he's the one that has... He has no allies, though. And I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I don't think I have enough prestige, though. I think I need to get a little bit more. Okay. That'll wait. Okay. To the sensible Akiko, I would be honored if you were to join me for a festive occasion. What do we got hills, mountains, forest, hills. And then I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, it's you again. To put on an act. It takes many days, but at long last, I coincidentally stumble upon Korostuna while he is alone. Lord Korostuna, I have been meaning to. If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is he testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince him that we have a lot in common. Let's see. They would both have to tell me what happened. He pauses, grimacing as if he is tasting something sour before continuing. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. Obviously, the spy has some answers to give in time. His eyebrows creep down and his gaze grows cold. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? A difference in opinion should be solved by discussion. He frowns and takes a step back. I would appreciate it if you did not approach me regarding this again. Before I have time to respond, he has already started moving down the hallway, every step cloaking him further in shadow. He in on one of... Yeah, it's this guy, isn't it? Nope. Oh, no. When did that happen? When did I lose that person? Shoot. Betrothed can marry. Ill. Yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and follow through with it. To the sensible Akiko, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your daughter Takako and my brother Shikazane will be joined in auspicious wedlock. May Verud Haka bless them both. Arrogant, diligent, gregarious, the Hermit. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a stall. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. An outcast, perhaps. Or maybe a bandit hideout? Do not fear, my lady. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance to the cave. I'm merely a hermit, seeking wisdom in these old woods. I get from that travel speed plus 15. How fortunate. Please tell me about my future. The Hermit, a prophecy. The Hermit takes a second before replying. She gets up and waits until I follow. There's some herbs scattered around and what seems to be a rudimentary bed. She turns to me when we're away from my entourage and with an oddly deeper voice replies, "You shall find that who seeks." How insightful. Danger, flawed bear. Ukiko is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and produce, and we have quickly used up our remaining dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Yeah, I'm not taking that chance. My learning's not that high. 40% chance. It's just a bit of mold. Cultivate greater, let's see. You will attempt to improve your relations with another househead and draw them toward your block. You seek to sow dissent and alienate another househead from their block. Let's go with cohesion. Haru comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Haru has not become as proficient as expected in the administration of lands and people. You would be impressed by his understanding of the subject, but he has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginnings of a sensible frugality. They grow up so fast. Okay, and I'm definitely going to wait until... Fabricate hook on him, I'm going to wait until it's 15. Fabricate hook on the Ruling Regent, I think I might have to wait until it's 20. My daughter-in-law, Motoko, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a fruit of the Omi tree, she should be bestowed a name worthy of her heritage. Festival, these days of dancing sleeves. Today is an occasion for celebration, but also to secure the blessings of the gods. Eyes, both mortal and divine, will scrutinize our conduct and offerings, and so we must take care to ensure that all is in order. May the gods look favorably upon us. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a breach! Festival, poetics under duress. A ripple of mirth draws me to where a small crowd has gathered around two of our peers. Regale us with a poem, Toshu Kyoki? Kokushi Yoshikaze urges, voice dripping with scarcely concealed mockery. Surely you can manage at least one. Kyoki, known to possess the poetic sensibility of a stone, looks to me with the pleading eyes of a cornered animal. No, we're going with cohesion. If you seek true artistry, find it amongst us. Festival, cups raised aloft. After a day of festive revels, dusk descends upon us and the true celebration finally begins. Our host's wine flowing like a ceaseless river. Each drink invites another, and then another. Toshu Nakahira makes a jest I only catch the tail of, but that Lady Shigeko seems to find endlessly amusing. Maybe a bit more drink will help me find the fun in it. Ooh. Probably not gonna work. Diplomacy and learning. Yeah, hers are at least higher than mine. Every temperate or shy attendee gains 20 opinion of you. Let's go with this cup I raise to the noble Lady Shigeko. Left ashore. Taking in the night air, my companions and I come across Toshu Yoshimochi gazing longingly into the water. At first I assume he is captivated by the beauty of the moon's reflection, but the noise from a group of revelers catches my attention. It would seem they embarked on a boat, and poor Toshu Yoshimochi was left behind. So gonna block cohesion and cruises. Let's go with, we would never abandon one of our own. Adrift in the crowd. Every gathering has its ebb and flow. One must be wary of its currents, lest one find oneself stranded. When Toshu Tominari turns to greet Toshu Shigenao, I suddenly find myself adrift in the crowd, bereft of conversation. Some ways away, I see Kampaku Takamochi and Toshu Ideyoshi gazing pointedly in my direction and exchanging words behind their fans. Diplomacy challenge? 14, 11, I think mine's 19, 18. I should be fine. I'll join them boldly. Success. Festival, parting wave. As the night's revels wane and give way to the first golden rays of dawn, attendees soak up these final moments before returning to the humdrum of daily responsibility. My fellow vassal Toshu Yoshimochi approaches. Your companionship has been most welcome these past days. He pauses to give a warm smile. It would be an immense honor if you would count me among your confidants in the future. The drum bonds are rare and to be cherished. Okay, so he's in a noble house. Why is it on this list? Oh, there it is. 80th. Yeah, that's pretty low. Danger, sticks in the wheels. Bank! I hear Sukachika shout out in panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud cracking sound, like that of wood breaking or of my patience finally snapping. I step out on the dirt to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel. I am sorry, my liege. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. Well, I'm on my way home, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Curses, we're going to be late. Okay, I should... Yes, I should be able to 100% take him on. I still need that prestige. Alright, I have to wait. Could do an activity. I don't know, I want to spend my money though. I don't have enough money right now. Oh wait, what happened? Aw, there's not a faction anymore for me. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up. Game has been going on forever. Demand aspiration chain. To the sensible Akiko, it is time to toe the line. Your house must follow my leadership if our common interests are to be defended. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it matters. Bonus is inactive because your house is not powerful. Alright, I'll accept, I guess. Agent removed from scheme. Lady Yoshiko of Japan is no longer an agent in your scheme to fabricate a hook. Why not? Why did you leave? Man, I had to bribe her too. Man. Ugh. Jerk. What a jerk. Seven. Ugh. I don't want it to be longer, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with someone who will automatically accept it. Learning on the job. Of those I've chosen to involve in this little scheme, Lady Hiroko is probably not the absolute most skilled. Still, she's clearly applying herself, determined not to let my efforts go to waste, with the aim of improving her skill in matters of learning. Bettering yourself is costly, but helps us all in the end. Learning challenge. Her learning is pitiful. Learning increased by 1, gains stress. Every agent gains 15 opinion. And let's just go with the plan goes well. Reflecting on Amaterasu. As I am sitting and meditating on the finer points of Shinto, I cannot help but think back to when I traveled to Ise Jingu for my very first pilgrimage. This trip was far from the quotidian comforts of my life as a lady, but the relief I felt upon arriving at Ise Jingu made it all worth the trouble. I believe I will forever feel closer to Amaterasu. have enough prestige now, so I'm going to go ahead and declare war. And let me get big guys on my side. To the sensible Akiko, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Tho. Oh great, another agent was removed. What happened? Oh, I think it's because I declared war. To the implacable Akiko, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Miyako family. A shadow at court. Truly, it is a blessing to have someone like Toshu Korafusa involved in our scheme, someone able to advance our goals in any number of ways, simply waiting for direction. An enviable combination of skill, access, and proximity to Kampaku Takamochi provides us with a variety of options of how to exploit him. Ugh, secrecy is just so pitiful. Okay. Scheme growth +1. Base success +10. Which max 92, max 95. A pair. Probably, I should probably do secrecy since it's so woefully at this point. Alright, armies can pick my guys up. Studious scheming. Kokushi Masanori is certainly an asset to my scheme, providing skill, wisdom, and guidance as best he can at every turn. Most recently, that's meant offering to help tutor me in an effort to improve our overall chances. The offer is tempting, if presumptuous. Scheme growth +1%. Learning challenge against you. You learn a thing or two and your learning increases by 2. Masanori will attempt to use his skill to teach you. Easier the better than you he. Okay, accept. Ah! I have to keep replacing my agents. Oh, come on. Why can I not keep the lookout? Driving me crazy. Like the 3rd time the lookout has been changed. Throw you back in there. I would like one of the other ones because secrecy would be so much better. Alright. Going to execute scheme. Fabricate hook, barbaric but effective. Scheme successful. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Motokata into doing my bidding? A few strong men and ominously worded letters should do it, really. Scribe, we have letters to compose. Yeah, you're mad at me. However, now you're gonna come to my court, so get over it. Oh my gosh, somebody else is gone. Was it literally the person I just put as a lookout? What the hell? Everyone's dying now, aren't they? Oh no. Okay. You, got you from. Oh. kick you out. I really wanted to find spells for stewardship. What does that do? Accuracy is so low. If I'd stop losing these people. Okay, you'd be the easier one to bribe. A piety I can give you. Don't really want to give you influence. Oh, you suck. And even if I tried to do a fabricate hook, I mean, I don't think that would be worth my time. Way hurt's probably not going to change. At least try. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 breaches out of 5. Friend died. Oh, 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 oh. Stop, 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 stop. New noble family. Lock member aspiration changed. My friend died. And the ski breach. Oh. Alright, I can attach my guys to the army. He's in my lap. Alright. A hunt. Greetings, Lady Omi Akiko of the Omi family. You are cordially invited to my hunt in the woodlands of Munakata. Together we shall make a mighty sport of it. Alright, what do we got? Mountains, forest, hills, hills, hills. Okay, that gets rid of the 2 worst ones. What else we got? More hills, forest. Okay, that makes it tolerable. I'll stick with that. And frozen. We're going anyway. Like they're still walking over there. Hey, Mr. Kitty. Oh, victory! And making camp. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Shino Sadaari has started on the preparations. His gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Oh wait, I definitely want to change this. Don't really need stress relief. Doing. Oh, you're just permanently gonna sit on my keyboard right now? That's nice of you. Set to gain target's favor. What would be the most beneficial thing to do? Don't really need to seduce anyone. Could I is what's his face gonna be here? The Ruling Regent. Let's see. Probably not. No. Okay. I'll make friends with his ceremonial monarch. That seems like that would be a good idea. Ow. Are you biting me? Hunt. Slim picking. The party is called to assemble as dawn breaks over the camp in the forest near Munakata. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. While there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of hares. Ow! Little jerk. Ultimately, Shino Sadaari decided he wanted to hunt a hare today. Wait, what just happened? Darn it! What was flippin' happens to me? Nothing is going my way this playthrough. Hunt. A moment to talk. Waiting for word from the Suntowns, the party rests in a shaded corpse. Korahito stands not far off. This is my chance to impress him. To know Korahito, how are you? It's not often we get a chance to talk, I open informally. He seems surprised but not hostile to my conversation. Let's see. They all basically apply to his social side. Is he social? He's trusting, fickle, and gregarious. Ouch. That hurts. You have sharp teeth, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? My bad. Freaking cat. Alright, it looks like they're all basically... Okay, so I just need to figure out which side I need to... Diplomacy. Do we have a diplomacy? Diligent. I mean, he is trusting, so... But compassionate? No. Adequate bargainer. He's a hunter. Okay, so that would be... Yeah. No, because that's a... There's nothing better than a good hunt. Hunt. A moment to talk. My words don't seem to have made much of an impact on Tano Korahito, for he says nothing, standing alone after he has moved on to chat with others. I feel foolish. Oh, I failed. Alright, he's hold on, who's dying over here? friend died. Oh, I just made friends with him not that long ago. See, but now I'm gonna have to go after him. He's the same age as the guy that just died. And his heir is even older. Nightmare. Oh, this is an abusive power. I was gonna say, why would he accept that? Hunt, cornering the hare. Peering across the landscape, I suddenly double take. There it is, bounding like an owl. The swift jack is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. Shino Sadaari takes off after the beast, crying, "Come, it's getting away!" Wait, now I'm like, why am I swaying this woman? No point. Actually, let me, you. Trying to, like, who do I want to go after? Because he's probably going to die pretty soon. Which would mean he would be the primary heir. But I'm sure that'll change just like it has every other time. Anyway, hunt the kill. The weary jack is spent, already bitten by a hound. It squats in terror as the dogs close in, held in check by the feuders. Shino Sadaari cries, "Quick, Toshu Masamitsu, take the shot!" Toshu Masamitsu takes aim as the party keep the exhausted hare in place. Exhale and loose. The arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. Good shot. And he got a hare foot. Alright, I should definitely find a better steward. Again. Who they're gonna let me invite? Oh, I didn't know you could claim past block leadership. Could abduct them. There's got to be someone younger. God, why are all the men so old? Really screwing stuff up here. Okay. I can invite you, but you're not going to accept. He's probably going to laugh at me and say no, just like the last person did. Might accept 32%. Yeah, actually, that's probably... I bet anything he's going to decline that. Try it. Fail. Probably. Nope. How dare you? I'll just fabricate a hook on you. I'll make you come to court. Development communities being planned in Dawa. It needs 2 contributions to start. Contributions allow multiple rulers to assist in the development of a great project, gaining various benefits in return. Some contributions are mandatory for progress on the great project to start, while others are optional. Remaining optional contributions can still be made while progress has started, up to a certain point in time. Owner Kampaku Michiyoshi. An iron wrought chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Should a single link fail, the chain becomes useless. The regions of our great realm are no different. Every corner of the Omi family must thrive for our prosperity to endure. Oh, is he a different house block? I was. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say hell no to governorship. I'm not even gonna do that again because that was a waste last time. I mean, they should be done here soon. 5 months left. Oh, what happened to my daughter? Outliving a child. Oh, Amaterasu, could you do this to Masako? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Life had so much in store for her. She did not deserve this. Ooh, consumption. Bad way to go. Danger. This is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Korostuna, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as well. His movement is labored, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not well. I might as well have my physician take care of it. It needs a better opinion. You do. This could be better. Do my court priest. Your fellow vassal Kokushi Lemichi created the install Kokushi Lemichi as action. 2B. Is he even in line? No, he's not part of it at all. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. What's that? He probably just wants treats. Greetings, Lady Omi Akiko of the Omi family. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. And that's you. Alright, yes, do your chip. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, everybody's skill is at least better. Just need to get that steward. Ooh. Fight you over. You can take your husband's position. To the implacable Akiko, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier, Korastuna, and my acquaintance, Hiroko, will be joined in auspicious wedlock. May they bring one another happiness and fulfillment. And you're fired. Do I want her to find secret? Okay. Put her on support. In the bud. All across the realm, the power of a new family appears to be taking root. Like a weed, they have spread their influence to all corners of our society, and scarcely a day goes by without hearing the name Konmu. Powerful families rise and fall all the time in great empires. There is no need for us to worry or take any initiative. And yet, a nagging voice in the back of my head whispers, what if it were us? Our day will come. Got a crap ton of claims. Intricate web weaver. Ooh. Information brokering. I expect Kampaku Michiyoshi would be keenly interested in the information I have acquired, indicating his vassal Shino Yoshiari is sleeping with Lady Hiroko. Perhaps he would even be interested enough to offer me something substantial in exchange. Oh, yep. Changed families again. Okay. Paid. Ooh, he gives me money. Accepts your offer, 79% chance. Or he loses opinion. We'll tell him only in exchange for a favor you get a weak hook. Nothing. Give me the money, please. Whether Kampaku Michiyoshi believed me or not, when I told him I had information concerning his family is hard to say. Whatever the case, he refused to agree to my terms, sending me away empty-handed. How rude. Ooh, a feast. I haven't been to a feast today. To the sensible Akiko, I hereby invite you to feast at my castle in Shinano. Together we shall enjoy the fruits of the kuni. Rampant bandits. I'll hire a mountaineer. Take a risk otherwise. And it looks like I'm getting quite plump. Feast, making time. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. There's no place I'd rather be. Don't really need to sway her anymore. Not really any use to me, so I think I'm just gonna stop that. Let's see. What do I want to do about you? Let's see. What do I want to do? Use influence to gain a council position. Plus 43 that he might make me regent. Wonder if I could get a hook on him. Probably not. It's probably going to be the same situation like the last one. He'll probably die before it goes through. That's going to be incredibly hard to do. Could abduct him. I'm not going to. Wonder how challenging the status would work. I have 408. You support your candidate score. Oh, that's a price there. Wow. Almost 7,000. Whew. But it puts you first in line. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, I am not about to do. Has to promote you or a house member, and he's probably going to say no. Yeah, 22. Screw it. Try to fabricate a hook, why not? Or not, because everybody went, no. See if I even have a chance. Okay. 77% success chance. That's not very good. Let's see if I can. Ugh. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. I'm still traveling. Faction leader. Now the leader. Again. Feast a warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the hall, and our gracious host, Kokushi Motomi, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. spinning webs. With so many powerful people in one place, a few scattered words can have far-reaching implications. I have noticed my fellow vassal Toshu Yoshitsuna seems particular sympathetic to my causes. For 6 months, all valid attendants of Matomi's feast willingly join your fabricate hook scheme against Tomokage. Aw. Oh, him? Pfft, I don't need that. But if my plans come together, I need only be patient. Alright. Cause mayhem and increase your stress loss with potential unfortunate consequences. I could attempt to make friends with the monarch again. That went so well last time. Try it, why not? I don't really need to lose that much stress, so I'll go for the gamble. Feast. Stomach rumbling. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Tano Korahito without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want him to think this is spontaneous. The man gently dabs at the corners of his mouth with a corner of soiled tablecloth, brushing away crumbs of flaky pastry. Oh, excuse me. I just hope the next course is a bit lighter, he opines. The whole point of a feast is to provide a rich, varied culinary experience, and so far this has felt more like it's trying to stuff us than excite us. Diplomacy challenge. What is his diplomacy? 19. Minus 17. I'm going to fail that one. Loudly sing the meal's praises. I'm trying to make friends with him, so I guess I'll just have to switch subjects. Feast. My hat. There is a lull in the festivities. For a moment, as if time has slowed, the worries of the world and the pressure of the present slip away. Then, like a viper from the shadows, comes the hand of Kokushi Tiramotomi of Shinano, striking my eboshi. I watch in disbelief as it skitters across the floor. I attempt to cover my shame, but my unkempt Motodori is there for all to see. My spiritual negligence laid bare. Do I want to start a murder? No, I don't think I will. You may have had too much to drink, Matomi. Taller the hat. During a lull in the festivities, my eyes are caught by a flash of light dancing across the black lacquer of Yoshiari's eboshi. Is it not just the way of things? Light should find and illuminate him above the rest of us? What would people think if suddenly he lost his eboshi? How bright would he shine then? He would be unmade, a child, less than human even. You gain 60 influence, you lose stress. Grows closer to forming a rivalry. I start a slander scheme against him. What shall I do with you? Let's start a slander scheme. I don't know, though. Maybe I want influence instead. No, I'm gonna go with the hat must go. The farther it falls. Like a coiled viper, I strike. Yoshiari's Eboshi skitters across the floor. He attempts to cover his shame, but his unkempt mochidori is there for all to see, his spiritual negligence laid bare. With his delusions of grandeur now put to rest, another might step into the light. Let my tenure in the sun begin. Troubled fellow vassal. The pleading gaze I receive from my fellow vassal Uramine is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. The poor man has never been good with people. I will distract the converging guests. Time to go. And I failed to befriend the freaking guy, ceremonial guy again. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants cheerily pay their respects and take their leave. Kokushi Matomi smiles at me. What a feast! Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Kokushi Matomi's halls twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget. But now I must depart. Why is it? This must have been there for must have been there since the beginning. What is my 78% success? No, that on that. Let's see if everyone I put in here was done so willingly. I was hoping maybe I gained a hook on somebody that I could put in here, but doesn't look like I'm that lucky. Okay, well, 31. What would I have to do for that? I don't really want to. Might be able. Don't really want to, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, that brings it up to 95%. That's good, at least. Let's see. Throw you guys in here. Should be able to upgrade these. More money. And what are we up to? Max is 91. I should be able to do this. Yes. A daring rescue scheme successful. Would it not be wonderful if Count Tomakage owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude? If I, for example, were to save him from vicious bandits while he was out traveling? Indeed, vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate? I would charge in with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Tomakage in a life debt to me. So simple, yet so convincing. And where is it? No! Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now? You just had to take him for a freaking husband, didn't you? You just had to mess up my plans. Urgh. I mean, I could try to murder her, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to work very well. Forced retirement, that's not going to do anything. Ugh, that's so annoying. I just wasted my time. Right? Is there someone else I can invite to court? That isn't old? But you. Will not accept. Alright, can I? Not this way. I want to fabricate it. That shouldn't take too long. Alright. I'll just go after a different steward. Alright, new nobility. There is a new name among the magnates of the Empire of Japan. The Hayami family has gained the right to be considered part of the nobility. Through corruption, intrigue, or actual worth, that I can't say. It doesn't matter. I'm sure they won't amount to more than a grain of sand ready to be swept away by the turbulent winds of history and the inexorable advance of House Omi. Provincial. He must not have a spy master looking for beans in a court. The last guy was on top of it. We're in debt. No shit. Thanks for telling me. Let's see, can I use the hook for anything useful? Yeah, I don't know. Found a ceremonial claimant faction. What does that even? What does that even do? Great, claimant faction. I don't even know what that does. I'm not going to do it. have to promote him. No, I don't want to do that. Slander. I mean, he is a noble family. I don't think there's anything that I really want from him. That's too bad. I hate letting a good hook go to waste. It is what it is. Rice plots can be. And there it is again. Alright, who's this time? Exactly what happened last time. It's because everyone's so dang old when they inherit it. Nobody wants. Like, if I could get one freaking hook on someone before they died, maybe I could actually get them to influence me. He's super old. He's totally gonna die. It's gonna be the same flippin' situation again. Do I try to get him? Suppose maybe I'll try to get hooks on him then. Okay. Drive me crazy. Can one of my plans just go through, please? Alright, 92% secrecy, 88% max success. That's not fantastic. I would definitely study with more skill for that. However, want to do that, I'm gonna have to do fabricate hook on somebody else, and she's the only one worth it. I at my max hook. Fabricate hook on Swiss. Why was I trying to get? Oh, stewardship. That's what I'm trying to get you. Okay. I want to let that finish out because yeah, I need that steward. Oh, now she can be convinced? Why'd you change your mind, lady? What would I have to give you? Probably a lot. 20. Yeah, I'd have to give her a lot. Still in debt. Wanted to increase my yeah, I wanted to upgrade. What is it? My personal workshop. Fabricate hook, a matter of taste. Suitsuna, the karai of my fellow vassal Kokushi Motoyoshi, is a complicated man. I need to understand him as well as possible if I am to convince people to take my side in any upcoming argument. I will soon uncover the truth of him. People describe Suitsuna as both benign and obnoxious, which tells me more about their relationship to him than anything else. Also, a curious number of people mention how often he narrows his eyes in consideration and talks about his investments. I'm sure this information will be useful. My daughter-in-law, Atsuko, has given birth to a son. If I do 5, okay, yeah. I'm gonna offer influence or hook. Influence hook. Target factions. Kampaku Hudeo. Okay, he's the ruling regent. Another feast. Greetings, Lady Omi. Akiko of the Omi family. I hereby invite you to feast at my castle in Awase. Together we shall enjoy the fruits of Kuni. Oh. Oh, I don't have 2 gold. You know what? I think I'll be okay. Fabricate hook an incriminating missive. Scheme successful. By halting a messenger from the court of Suetsuna, an opportunity has presented itself. By copying the county seal, I can fabricate a letter threatening increased taxes and circulate it among his courtiers. Or at least threaten to. That is your signature, is it not? And invite you. Arrived at court, so you're my new steward. Probably get this guy on my side. I should really get my spy master up a little bit more too. Okay. Hopefully, Regent Further's mandate. This was an abuse of power. My son. What is he doing? He is constantly messing crap up when I'm gone. I'm sick of him messing stuff up. Okay. Feast, making time. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some roast peacock already. Feast, a warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the hall, and our gracious host Kokushi Tadakata has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. A pleasing atmosphere. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. So much opportunity to talk, to meet, to discuss, to plan. Each new conversation is the seed of a new goal, each dish an excuse to add another contact. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Let's go with a chance to be seen with the great and good. A troubled vassal. The pleading gaze I receive from my fellow vassal Morasugi is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. To think my fellow vassal would act in such a way. I will distract the converging guests. All over my new dress. We could all tell Kokushi Suehiro had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am spattered with stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Suehiro. Mutual spirits. Oh, it's my head. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Kokushi Haruura. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. He's your husband and soulmate. I would hope you have a lot in common with him. Oh, that was it? There wasn't a, like, goodbye? Okay. So abrupt. House Oni is now considered. Oh, so close. I was like, oh, it's my house. No, not quite. Who are you? I don't even know who that is. The trodden path. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from Awasi. I look over to see my courtier, Tsukachika, dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. Tsukachika looks up as I approach. My lady, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. He pauses. My great-grandfather did, and he never returned home. Oh man. Combined stewardship and prowess challenge. My stewardship is 5 and my prowess is 8. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. Fine, we'll find another path because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail. Alright, is your... He's not looking so good. He's ill. And there it goes again. He's not the heir again. Power changes way too many times. I never know what's going on. 0 allies. I don't have enough prestige though. Fabricate hook gossip. My agents have made contact with Kateko, a servant in my fellow vassal Kokushi Motomi's residence. With the right incentive, he is willing to start some whispers about Kokushi Motomi not being nearly as stately as he seems. Ooh. Let's go. A sympathetic ear close to him is enough. I don't want to give up my money. Well, I guess I'll just keep fabricating a hook on him in hopes that he ends up being in the line for the Ruling Regent again. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lady. Marvel at treasures never before seen in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. This merchant might have more to give me than marvels from afar. Diplomacy challenge. Okay, 17. I don't know anything about the merchant, though. Go for it. It must be interesting traveling as much as you do. Okay, he likes me a little bit more. Way you. Let's see, I could support him for candidacy. The teacher. I have noticed your interest in the arts of subterfuge, my lady. I might be able to help you to learn even more. My Mokudai Hiroko smiles shrewdly as she joins me in my gardens. She is as renowned as anyone with these sets of skills can get, and I would like to deepen my knowledge of intrigue. Now I guess our intrigue is a little bit higher. Lead the way. I mean, I do have the influence. Could try to do it for myself. Of course, does it seriously cost even more when you're a woman? You guys are such jerks. Seriously, that's so shitty. Sure, you can be a ruler, but we're going to make it 3 times as hard. Just because how life is. 87% secrecy. Is that the highest I can be? I want to execute it. Screw it. I'll execute it. Fabricate hook, a daring rescue. Would it not be wonderful if Kokushi Motomi owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude? If I, for example, were to save him from vicious bandits while he was out traveling? Indeed, vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate. I would charge in with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Motomi in a life debt to me. So simple, yet so convincing. Expand power base. What is this? Attempt to increase your investment capacity. This is the maximum a character may invest in their own or anyone else's candidate score for governorship. Age, family rating, level of influence, and estate buildings are the main factors that determine this limit. Children have a small scaling malice to this limit, while adults' limits rise as they age. You. Attempt to disrupt governor efficiency. Oh, there it is. Okay. Asked to promote you or a house member in becoming a future governor or ruling regent. Let's do moi. To the implacable Akiko, I gladly support you for Diwa. I have in fact already sent missives to several associates to secure her candidacy. Maybe I should just start doing that. Let's see, how about... Oh, I thought I had a hook. Oh, I have to, hold on, I have to actually blackmail you. Okay, there it is. And then I'm gonna do ask to influence candidacy for me, my hook. Chikayori comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Always the curious and knowledgeable, hungry child, Chikayori has shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. An avid learner, he has become quite the purveyor of knowledge and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. They grow up so fast. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to call it for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!